Hi everyone, I am Donna Reed and this is Donna Reed Talks Voice and we're continuing our lessons with Alex. Hi Alex.
Hello.
Hi. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks, no, maybe 3 or 4 weeks since I've seen him last. So I'll ask him what's going on today and how he's doing and what's happened. So how are you today?
I'm tired.
Uh, oh, you know what? Okay, great. I'll tell you why that's good. Because Cornelius, my late husband, who's brilliant and who was a master teacher, he always said the best lessons are when you're a little bit sick or you're a little bit tired, because then you can't resist. You know, your body just kind of does naturally what it needs to do, as opposed to, oh, I'm going to really do it right. You know, I'm going to try really hard and, do. It's almost good if you're a little bit tired, and then your body just kind of takes over for you.
Well, okay, let's try.
Strange, right? We wouldn't think that. And he said, especially if you have an important performance coming up. And I really agree with him 100% because when you have an important performance, we want to get rested. I mean, what happens is that if we're a little bit tired, we've already done the rehearsals. We already know what we're singing. We already know what we're doing. The muscle memory takes over. All of the rehearsing takes over. The adrenaline will keep you going when you perform. But if we're a little bit too much, then we oversing, then we overperform. So I like his idea about, yeah, just maybe a little bit tired. That's not bad. So, and I promise you that in the course of a lesson, we'll get you a little bit revved up. So we'll get you so that you have a little bit more energy to you. But let me ask you this question. So again, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since I've seen you. How has your singing been? Have you been singing? What have you noticed? Any insights?
Mhm. To tell the truth, I didn't sing. I just did it a little bit. Yeah, yesterday was my little concert in restaurant, but before I didn't sing because um, I did a lot of things with European bureaucracy. Now I'm changing my apartment, and I didn't have energy for singing for anything.
Okay, and that's absolutely fine. I have students who have studied with me for a long time. The only time they sing is when they have a lesson with me. And that makes them happy and they're fine. And guess what? They get better. So that's fine. Life happens. If you don't have time to sing in between and you don't have to practice, again, I've said this before on my YouTube channel. Cornelia said, practice makes permanent, not perfect. So, what do you practice? I don't know. If you feel like singing, you just sing spontaneously. I don't know, you're getting ready in the morning and you sing something. Do you know what I mean? It's just don't worry about it so much. So I'll tell you what. Let's have you start the way I always have everybody start. So you exhale and you inhale, you bring your arms up, and you exhale and breathe a little bit and get that air flowing. And again. Great, wonderful. Now, last time we talked a little bit about breathing, right? So, what did you notice about when you did the breath that way? Do you feel the air going in? What do you feel with that?
I really don't know,
Okay.
but yeah. But last time when I singed before the concert, um, I started to move. Um,
Okay.
a little bit much, and it was work better.
Great, great. So the reason I address the breathing and the movement is the same thing is to make sure that all of this area is free and it's not getting tight or being rigid. Perfect, great. Now, because you're tired, I'm going to start actually with a staccato. So we're going to do an ooh falsetto staccato. So ooh, 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 like that. See what happens.
Mhm.
Now that's interesting. Do you hear how you do the staccato with an H and you go hoo hoo hoo?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Okay,
was like this.
okay. Can you do it without the H? It
Yeah,
may
yeah.
even be a little oh oh oh. That's okay. Just see what happens.
Mhm.
We'll compare it. So
Yeah,
without the
sure.
H, because the H tells you, especially with a staccato, with a staccato, what should happen is that the chords come together, right? Hoo hoo hoo, like that. If it's
Mhm.
going hoo hoo hoo, one of the things that you do that a lot of people do is you push the air too hard. If it's going hoo hoo hoo, you're pushing the air a little bit too hard.
Mhm.
So see if you could do more hoo 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 like that, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, brilliant. Great, great. And did you notice the difference with that one?
Um, it's really hard to explain. So yeah, it now, for my opinion, it's a little bit louder, a little bit. I don't know how to say. Cleaner, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I didn't hear it that much louder. That
Hmm.
maybe you did. That's fine. But this one again was a little more breathy.
Hmm.
And the first one, we got the clear one. Then this one was a little bit more breathy, and I noticed more movement with your body.
Hmm.
So it was more hoo, hoo, hoo.
Yeah.
Again, we're looking for the opposite of that. So you don't want to use so much air, especially as you go lower with it, especially as we get closer to the chest voice, because the chords really need to come together without being pushed apart by the air. So
Hmm.
try it again with the ooh, ooh, ooh. Just
Hmm.
remember, you're not using a lot of air. That's very different. Yeah. And you're right, the one before was a little bit louder, but we're not looking for loud right now. We're just looking to
Hmm.
get those vocal cords together without the breathiness. That was very, very good. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Great. Now we have a nice clear sound and those chords are coming together. Great. What I like about the ooh, ooh, ooh is it gets this area is what bounces ooh, 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 when we do a staccato. And when that area is bouncing when we do a staccato, then you're usually not pushing the air in this way. So it's a good way of getting the air a little bit more efficient, which we just did. That was brilliant. But now we're going to do the same thing in we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it with the chest voice, and it's a staccato, but a different pattern. So, ha ha ha, same idea. Ha 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 ha. That's the idea. Now, it's a little bit what they call glottal. It's a little but I don't mind that right now. I'd rather have that than it being a little breathy. Now, it doesn't feel constricted or tight in the throat, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
It does not, right? No.
Yeah, yeah, I guess not. I guess not.
Oh, okay, great. You let me know because sometimes if you do a
Hmm.
glottal and it feels like there's something tight, that's the one we don't want. But most of the time you
Hmm.
can do this glottal and it's fine. But you let me know if it's not. Okay? So we're
Hmm.
gonna do the next one. That
Okay.
was great. So 3 times. Good. And you just let me know if it's uncomfortable. That's great. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Same thing. Good. Great. Wonderful. Good. Good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, again, nothing felt tight, right?
No, 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 no.
No, no, no. And that was pretty easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It feels like I do that from the inside. It's not on the here on gorge, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's from my stomach.
Yeah, because you're feeling the little bounce, 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 right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So because you're feeling the bounce, 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 and you're not feeling pressure here, you could hear that it's very free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's much more free. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Now, have you sung today at all? Anything?
No, today not. I guess yesterday it was.
Yes. But not today. Okay, the reason
No.
I ask is because we started with the falsetto, right? And we didn't do a lot of falsetto, we just did a little falsetto. And then we went right to the chest voice. Already, we went all the way up to the E flat, easy, and you're not even warmed up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very
That's a
good.
miracle.
Well, the thing is, again, two things. One, the fact that you're tired, so you can't push. And
Yeah.
two, I set it up in a way so that it would also make you not push. Because we're doing it with the staccato and that abdominal area is just doing that little bounce, bounce, bounce. So because of that, that prevents you from pushing. And there it is. It's just doing its thing. That's
Yeah.
very, very good. I am very happy with that. That again, I'm not going to commit myself as to what your voice type is. I'm still not sure, but that kind of sounds pretty tenor-like.
Yeah.
But we don't know. Maybe you're high baritone. I don't know.
And
We
me
don't know
too.
yet. We don't know yet. But that's okay. It's the exploration. Now, we're going to do it this way. It's the same staccato, but I'm going to change the pitches. We'll do it here. So three times that way. And again, just sing it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. That's all you have to do.
Mhm.
Yep. Now, I'm going to have you do it again. I'm going to have you start from the bottom again. It sounds like you're not quite sure about the first note.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, and you have it. It's there. You absolutely have it. You just have to trust your ear more.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just trust your
yeah.
ear.
It's just my fear.
Of
I always
course.
afraid to do something wrong because I was in Russian School of Music and it's really toxic. It's so
I
toxic.
completely understand that. In fact, I just had a discussion with one of my students the other day about making mistakes. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to go on a little tangent here. Um, we always feel from most of our school systems, not just the Russian school system,
Hmm, hmm.
American school, all of our school systems, when we make a mistake, we feel we're wrong and we're like, oh, there's something wrong with me. I shouldn't ever make a mistake. We make mistakes all the time. We're human beings. Um, if you make a musical mistake, that's okay. It doesn't mean you're a horrible musician. It doesn't mean you're a terrible person. It's you hear the wrong pitch, you sing the wrong pitch, you say, "Oh, that's the wrong pitch. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll sing another one." In fact, I think it was just now, the beginning of this lesson that we did. I think I played the a chord here, and I played the wrong note or something like that. I said, "Oh, excuse me," and I played the right note. I didn't judge myself saying, "Oh, you stupid, why did you play the wrong chord?" We make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It doesn't matter. It totally doesn't matter. I've made mistakes many times singing professionally. I just go to the accompanist. I say, "You know what? I don't know my note. I sang the wrong note. Can you give me the note again?" He'll play the note. I say, "Okay, thank you. I got it. And now I'll sing it." That's okay. All of that is okay. But you're right. We're in an environment where, "Oh, you made a mistake, make it better." And then they yell at you. And then you think, "Oh my God, I don't want to do it wrong." Do it wrong. Do it wrong every time. I don't care. It really doesn't matter. But the important thing is to, even if the first time you don't do it well,
Hmm.
or if it's out of tune, then you trust your ear. You say, "Oh, wait a minute, that was out of tune. Okay, I'll fix it." Then
Hmm.
you're fine. You don't have to worry about the next one at all. Just use your ear and fix. So there's no pressure, no judgment. I'm saying this not so much for you, but for all of my listeners out there, because we get this judgmental thing like, "Oh, these other people, they all sing perfectly all the time." Well, no, they probably don't. So, one, don't compare yourself with anybody else. And two, it's human to make a mistake. Let's make a mistake. Who cares? That's all right. So you just use your ear and we'll do it again. So, and I don't care if it's wrong.
Hmm. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Now, what happened there, and it was happening a little bit when we did the other one, is the first one, the note doesn't always get there, but it gets there the second time, and then it gets there the third time. That's just an energy thing. That's because you're tired today. So
Yeah.
there's always a reason for it. But the second and third time, the momentum starts to happen. It's like, "Oh, okay." Your body says, "Oh, okay, now I can do it. Now I can do it." So again, you just be patient with yourself and you say, "Body, just figure it out. I'm tired. I can't even think about it. I'm tired. You just do it." And it will do it. That was perfect. That was great.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The what we're looking for here and what you're doing brilliantly, and you're not even aware you're doing it, is we're looking for the freer sound. And all of these sounds are free. So you don't even have to worry about anything. They're just kind of going where they need to go.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Ha 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 ha.
Now for this one, I'm going to change one little, not even really change anything, but you just need to take a little more air. So
Mhm, mhm,
remember what we talked about the air being way back there. Just take a
mhm.
little bit more air. That's all you need to do, and just do everything the same.
Ha 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 ha.
That's all you needed. That was great. And again, one of the reasons you didn't take enough air is because you're tired. And that's
Yeah.
completely understandable. You're tired. When we're tired, we don't breathe. We're just too tired to breathe. That's just human nature. That's just how we are as human beings. So then you just have to think about it a little bit. It's like, "Oh, okay, I know it's effortful, but I'm going to take a little bit more air," which you just did. We're going to do the next one the same way. Just take a little bit more air.
Excuse me, something was wrong with connection.
Oh,
Can
okay,
you
let me
repeat,
play it
please?
again.
Yeah, yeah. Ha 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 ha
Yeah,
ha.
fabulous, fabulous.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, and And you don't even have to worry about what you're doing here. It's just going there. Yeah. Great. Yep. Now, see, that was interesting. The first time you heard that little broop, broop that happened,
Yeah,
that's because we're in a different pitch range and the vocal cords are trying to figure out, well, what do I need to do? How do I need to get there? And then the second time and the third time, your voice figured out what to do. You didn't even have to figure out what to do. Your voice told you what to do. That was great. So the
yeah.
first one's a little broop, broop. So whenever those little disruptions happen, most people don't like them. They're like, oh, what is that? You know, but this was just your vocal cords trying to figure out where to go. That was excellent, excellent. We're actually going to go higher. We're going to see where it goes. You just take the breaths like you're doing, give the energy that you're doing, and see what happens.
Excuse me.
Now, I'll tell you, let
I
me tell
just,
you what happened.
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, 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 that's okay. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm glad, again, these little disruptions, there's always a reason for them. And if we know intellectually what the reason is, then we don't worry about it. Now, we stopped the momentum. And because we stopped the momentum and I talked and this and then the other thing, then your voice, because these are free and they're new and you don't know where they're going, your voice didn't know where to go. You heard the pitch, but you didn't even know where that pitch was. I don't know where that is. Where am I going? So
Yeah.
that's okay. So because when it's new and free and different, we don't know what it is. When we don't know what it is, we get a little lost, and that's okay. That's just part of the process. So hear it again. Try it again.
Mhm.
Breathe, energy. See what happens.
Okay. Ha 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 ha
Ah,
ha 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 ha.
now, because you're worried about doing it right,
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of doing what you did before, now you're going ha ha ha.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's okay. So that you know what that means? That means I'm going to set it up differently. Oh, and it made you yawn. You see, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Making you yawn is a very good thing. Whenever we yawn, especially when we're singing, that's our bodies trying to open it up. Our bodies are trying to open up and get a little bit more expansion, a little bit more oxygen, whatever it is it needs. But now I'm going to set it up differently. That was there. So um, I'm going to add a note and we're going to go a little lower. Or do
Mhm.
we want to do it two times? Let's do it two times. So you're starting much, much lower, but the top note is not as high as we just did. But under these circumstances, again, take plenty of air, but allow each note to kind of be somewhere else because you're starting way lower. We're doing the whole octave, so you're starting way lower. So it's going to feel very different from the top note. So let them all feel very different. So like that, two times.
Ha 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 ha.
Exactly. And just let them be all over the place.
Ha 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 ha.
And you didn't start again. Now, a good thing is that I can hear that your voice today, with all of these things that we're doing, is kind of on the upper side. It's not heavy. That's why I said it has a little bit of a tenor sound to it. But what happened is that because we're starting so low and your voice wants to be on the upper side, you started the pitch too high because
Yeah, yeah.
your voice wants to be high right now, which is great. But let the bottom one be low. Let me put it this way. Let the bottom note be a baritone, but let everything else be a tenor.
Okay. I'll try to. Ah, ha ha ha. Ah.
There it is. Yeah,
I
you
just.
got it. You got it. Ah, there it is.
I don't know really how to sing it because it was like a switch and now I don't know how to get it, how to get it.
Exactly, and I'll tell
How
you
can I
how.
find it?
I get that, absolutely. Just hear it. Just hear it
Mm-hmm.
because that tells me that
Mm-hmm.
you're singing more by feel than by ear. Just
Mm-hmm.
hear it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
wherever it might want to go. Ah, 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 ah.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, now do it two times.
Mm-hmm. Ha 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 ha. Excuse
Ah,
me.
and you're
I
thinking
can
too
get it.
much. Don't think so much.
Yeah. I know. I think and I'm stressed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. You just did it. You've
Mhm.
got it. Just hear it. I don't care if it's perfect. Let it be a little bit out of tune. I don't care.
Mhm. 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 Ha 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 ha.
Exactly.
Ha 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 ha.
Now this one is legitimately difficult because I'm bringing you pretty high. So I'm gonna have you do one more time. Know that the top note may not feel like a chest voice.
Mhm.
Not that you want to shift it over to a falsetto, but it may not feel like a chest voice. So
Mhm.
just know it's going somewhere else weird and different. Just see what happens. Try it again. So, and don't go too slow. And don't try
Mhm.
to be precise with the pitches. Hear it. But if you
Okay.
try to make the pitches right, then it gets heavy. It's ah, 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 ah. So, ah, ah,
Mhm.
ah, 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 ah. Let it be out of tune.
Okay.
Let it be a little weird.
Ha 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 ha.
Brilliant. That was different. Yeah. Actually, that was so good. I'm going to go one higher. I may go two higher. Do it exactly the same way.
Mhm. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, one more, one more.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to be very
Yeah.
weird. It might do that. It might go,
Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, a little,
I
again,
just lost all the pitches.
that's all right. Absolutely don't worry about it. We're up in a place where you're not used to singing. Now, that top note was an A flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty high, right?
Yeah, it's so high. For me, it's.
Yeah, exactly. You don't normally sing A flat. And we went right through F, F sharp, G, and especially when we stopped on the F sharp and it got a little bit lighter, then that F sharp really had a good register balance. Then the G, and then the A flat is like, okay, I don't know where to go up there. You know, that's understandable, completely understandable. But now, forget about all of that.
Mhm.
Where do we want to do it? We're going to do it here. Now, you're going to do just a legato, just the way you normally sing. Ah, hold that note a little bit, and then you come back down, and let's see where your voice is at. I'm going to help you. I'm going to have you
Mhm.
exhale, inhales, you bring your arms up, then you keep your arms up, and then you sing. Okay?
Okay. Ah, it's really hard because
Yeah, sure. Because
I should
now,
do I should get a lot of things. Did do that, do this, and I'm trying. I'll try again.
yeah, that's it. No, but wait, let me help you. So,
Okay.
because again, I always want people to know why these things happen. That happened because your voice was on the upper side and it was much more up here, right? Then I brought you way down here. And again, your voice is like, wait a minute, where am I? I was just up there. I'm supposed to go down there. I don't know. And there's that confusion. It's understandable, completely understandable. So we're starting way low and just hear it in your ear. Don't even know where it's going to be and back down and breathe that way. And let's try it again.
Okay. Ah.
Now was brilliant, except hold the top note. That was
Mm-hmm.
great. Your start was perfect, but hold that note. Let's
Mm-hmm.
hear what that note wants to do. Now, what do you do when you hold a note? This is interesting because this is what throws people off. Then we think we have to do something. Our bodies are like, oh, I have to hold the note. I have to do. Just hear the vibrato. Is there
Okay.
vibrato? Is there no vibrato? So it's ah, and you hear, is there a vibrato?
Mm-hmm.
Let the vibrato hold the note for you, just your ear, and then you come back down.
Okay.
Same way, breathe the same way.
Okay.
Well, yeah. How was that?
I don't really know. It was loud. It was clear, I guess. Mm, Vibrato. I really don't know.
Yeah,
Was
there
it
was
or
a
not?
there was a little bit of vibration coming through. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it felt free, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was free.
Absolutely. And it was nice and full and rich. Now that's interesting because now what you just sang there sounded a little bit more like a baritone.
Yeah.
Even though we did all those other things earlier in the lesson and those sounded more like a tenor, again, that's what I said. I'm not going to commit myself because now we just did that and that sounded like a baritone. Where are you at? I don't know. I still can't say. It all depends on when your voice gets freer and when you know what keys work best for you. What tessitura do you want to sing in? Do you like the upper tessitura? Do you like the lower tessitura? Depends what's easier eventually and what sits in your voice. And that'll come. That'll just come eventually. But now, do you see, after doing all those things, how good that sounded, even though you're tired?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting for me
Yeah.
because actually, when I'm tired, it's really hard to me to sing. But now on this lesson, that's really like magic for me because when I'm tired, I can sing loud. I can sing with much more energy. I can sing. I can sing much better than I feel myself. That's interesting.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of the people who are listening to this and watching this feel the same way. They say, "Oh, when I'm tired, nothing works. I just can't do it." But there's always a way to get around it. But if you knew how to do that, then you wouldn't need lessons, right? That's what teachers are
Yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you so very much for this, and we'll do it again next time. Thanks for watching Donna Reed Talks Voice. If you have any questions for me about this episode, or if you'd like to join me on a future episode, please visit donnareedtv.com and click Contact.